This is the Ohio AgNet from the Voice You Know at the News You Trust studios, sponsored by BASF and Zidua, the most trusted name in herbicides, providing Ohio soybean and corn acres with up to 2 weeks more residual activity and broad spectrum weed control. I'm Ty Higgins. Today's midday broadcast coming from the Ohio FFA Convention. Our coverage brought to you by Wilmington College. Jenny Tower is an agriculture recruiter with Wilmington College. That means she's in the right place over the next couple of days.
Yes, 100%. This is one of my favorite events throughout the year just because good students that are fantastic fits for Wilmington College.
We hear a lot about the future of agriculture. In fact, it's in a lot of the lines these kids will speak here over the next couple of days.
Yeah.
And we talk about a lot of the challenges that we see in the future, but boy, I'll tell you, when you come to a convention like this and see these kids and what they could bring in the next 20, 30 years to this industry, it excites you.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to be excited, as you said, Ty, just because, we're better to represent the next generation of agriculture and excitement around what could be happening in the next decade in the ag space than at a state convention. Just really great students that bring a ton of leadership skills that we're always looking for, that end up being a fantastic fit for the industry down the road, but also a fantastic fit for our institution when it comes to our academic careers.
A lot of exciting things happening a few miles from here down in Southwest Ohio. As you talk with these students from all over the state of Ohio and try to convince them to head to Wilmington, what are some of the things you guys are talking about?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the entire message is around just continuing the opportunities that they've experienced so far in high school FFA. Wilmington is that natural fit because a student can continue to shine and develop those leadership skills, those travel opportunities, those opportunities for service when they're at Wilmington. Layer on that the fact that we're nationally recognized for ag and it's our largest major, and in my opinion, it's a no-brainer for students. But exciting things, as you mentioned, happening. Program continues to grow. We just launched our master's in ag business, so accepting applications now for that fully online program, which will bring, I think, a unique audience that perhaps never considered us for their undergraduate or maybe are looking to continue their career at Wilmington after they finish their undergraduate career. But once again, also just tons of energy in our undergraduate experience. That new facility and what we're going to be doing with that space will also add to the opportunities for our students in ag.
You have to step up your game because the chapters across Ohio high schools are stepping up their game. A lot more hands-on experience, a lot more really getting literally out into the field. And so at the college level, you have to really amp things up as well.
Yeah, you are 100% correct. A lot of programs now have their own living laboratories. They have their own academic acreage that they're producing row crop on or specialty crop on, greenhouse, having livestock labs. And so all of those experiences that students are expecting now, we can offer, which I think is really phenomenal. Having livestock, having row crop production, having specialty crop, having controlled environmental ag with this new space, I think will just continue to allow students to see everything that there is to offer in the industry and everything they could do with an ag degree from Wilmington.
Jenny Tower with Wilmington College, their agriculture recruiter, our guest here on the Ohio AgNet from the 98th Ohio FFA Convention. You can follow our coverage over the next 2 days on our Facebook page and also at ohioagnet.com. Jenny, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Time to check the forecast, brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. Here's Ryan Martin.
Cold air is in control and is going to stay in control into the early weekend. Today, a few spits and sprinkles still trying to pop up in eastern parts of the state, but I think we're largely precipitation free for your Thursday. Little wave of moisture coming through early tomorrow morning through mid-afternoon. Likely good for a tenth to half an inch with coverage around 60% of the state. A lot of clouds associated with that. Better sunshine on Saturday. I'm Ryan Martin.
Ryan, thank you. We'll get a check of midday markets and news behind the numbers after this as the Ohio AgNet continues.
Is it time to renew your Medicaid coverage? Don't miss out. When you renew your AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio benefits on time, you keep more than just your health care. You keep your extra perks too. That means doctor visits, dental, vision, plus extra benefits like school supply funds, baby essentials, rewards for health trivia games, and more. Don't risk losing the coverage and extras your family counts on. Visit AmeriHealthCaritasOH.com/renew today. That's AmeriHealthCaritasOH.com/renew.
Welcome back to the Ohio AgNet. I'm Ty Higgins, and today's market analysis is brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Company. Excited to bring a brand new soybean crush facility to Upper Sandusky. Learn more about marketing your soybeans with LDC at 574-566-2113. U.S. ethanol production averaged 1 million bushel per day. That's below 1.04 million last week and 1.04 million a year ago. On Wednesday, the July contract for soybeans closed at its highest point since March 13th. By Wednesday night, that same contract topped $12. Additionally, soybeans gained strength as soybean oils futures reached contract highs. Continued high beef prices will eventually run their course as demand will be impacted. High prices may result in beef not being the meat of choice this grilling season, and weekly hog weights declined to 290.9. That's down 0.8 pounds from the previous week and 0.7 pounds from a year ago. Midday Markets brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. 5 1/4 lower for the May corn contract, trading at 461 1/4. December 493 1/4, down 4 1/2. Soybeans for May down 3 3/4 at 1178 1/2. November 1169 1/4, down by 2 cents. And July wheat off 15 points at 638 a bushel. On the livestock side, April live cattle up 62 at 257.50. May lean hogs down 115 at 93.95. And feeder cattle for May up 47 points, trading at 371.97. For the Ohio AgNet, I'm Ty Higgins. We'll see you down the road.